Well, I got a whole lot of money. Y'all it for me. Bottle keep popping that water band jacket. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. My partner on the my hood up on the drum. Roll up the loud, I'm trying to get shit done. Yeah, it's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party.
Ladies, I think it's time to switch roles.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's MPSSAA 2A East Region 2 Final here at Stephen Decatur High School's Robert G. Knox Field at Lewis H. Taylor Stadium. Today, our opponents from James M. Bennett, the Clippers. Let's meet the starters. First, for the visiting Clippers, number 1, Megan Mitchell. Number 2, Skylar Aceto. Number 4, Sydney Mills. Number 6, Jenna Stauffer. Number 10, Camille McLaughlin. Number 11, Morgan Neal. Number 12, Lainey Hawk. Number 17, Sophia Valenzano. Number 18, Virginia Moss. Number 22, Molly Boyd. Number 24, Emma Booth. And number 6, Caitlin Polk. Now, let's meet the starters for your Stephen Decatur Seahawks. Number 3, Layla Pascucci. Number 4, Jill Burton. Number 7, Lily Carson. Number 8, M.B. Morse. Number 9, Ava Kanyar. Number 11, Kennedy Kirby. Number 12, Maura Mills. Number 13, Amy Holland. Number 17, Addison Conley. Number 19, Allie Coleman. Number 20, Haley Lewis. And number 25, Layla Hamrock. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise, remain standing, and direct your attention to the scoreboard for the playing of the national anthem. We ask that all gentlemen remove all hats and head coverings for the duration of the anthem. Thank you.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Robert G. Knox Field here at Lewis H. Taylor Stadium for this regional championship between the James M. Bennett Clippers and the Stephen Decatur Seahawks. My name is A.J. Patton. I'm joined alongside my partner, Sean McChrystal. And Sean, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. Just did the PA. Hope it wasn't too bad.
You did a good job. Lady Seahawks won the face-off, as that was Mara Mills facing off against Molly Boyd, or on the draw, I should say. So we got girls and boys tonight. Clippers and the Seahawks, both teams coming into this game at 7-5. And then tonight it's the boys game, Parkside versus Decatur, rematch of last year as well in the regional final, when the boys walked it off 8-7 in double overtime. So Carson with it. Now feeds to Kirby behind Gage. Sean, I'll ask you, what are your main keys tonight for the Lady Seahawks?
I would say good defense. You know, defense wins championships. We saw in the Bayside Championship, their defense was mediocre, but not good enough to win. So elite defense will be the key.
Yeah, I know you have senior awards tonight, so unfortunately probably about midway through the second quarter, I would guess you'll unfortunately be leaving
half
us.
and half of each game.
Yeah, pretty much. And be back hopefully for the second half of the boys game. So feed inside, Morris fires. Great save right there by Caitlin Polk in goal. Now she's trying to find somebody. She passes up to Hoke. And Hoke passes over the head of Aceto and stolen away by Holland. And Holland now passes up to Burton, feeds to Kanyar. And now Lady Seahawks clear it. Have some even numbers here. Kanyar will go to the corner of the arc. Now feed inside. Try to get it there to Pascucci, who was right in front of her stick.
Yeah, we see the Seahawks like to do a lot of cuts right there. Had a golden opportunity, just missed it.
Burton got smacked in the face there. Mills with on the corner. Far sideline. Gives to Morse. And over the head of Pascucci. Ball's on the turf.
Looked like some miscommunication there.
Yeah. And Kanyar pushed it out of bounds. So a little bit sloppy start to this game. Ball's on the ground a few times. Could be some nerves as well. You know, playoff game.
Playoffs?
It's not like normal, like a regular season game. So another turnover. Conley takes it this time and gives to Pascucci. Even numbers here for both squads. Pascucci looked to drive inside there for a second. She'll slow it down and gives to Carson. Carson spins on Aceto. Carson now gives back to Morse and goes into the stick of Mills. So I guess for the Lady Seahawks here, probably just slow it down, reset, take a deep breath, and set up a good shot.
Sort of a slow start here by both teams. Usually we see the Lady Seahawks start out fast, usually get a couple goals right off the bat.
Yeah, so far been playing some decent defense, though. Burton fires and scores. Great spin move there. Able to get it past the stick of Polk.
Yeah, the queen! Gotcha! Stephen Decatur goal by number 4, Jill Burton.
That was a really great find right there. Great shot down low. Those are hard to defend.
You heard Mr. Greenwood on the headset. He's back, calling some playoff lacrosse, just like he came back last year. And a great return to call the boys game last year in the regional final. He's back once again. Good to have him back. So Mills trying to win another draw here. Ball's up. Mills trying to come away with it, and she does. Nice ground ball scoop up there. So Shimko, been one of the leaders of this Lady Seahawks team this year. She's really taking that next step, averaging about a hat trick or haul when she plays. Has not played the past couple of games, though. So definitely different here for Caitlin Shimko to come into a playoff game for the first time in a couple weeks. So feed inside, Pascucci.
Nice cut.
Tried to wrap it in there.
Bennett's they've done a great job defending the cuts so far. Bennett hasn't had an opportunity to possess the ball, really.
Yeah, for them, just having trouble getting it past midfield and clearing it. Just either a bad pass or a solid ride by the Lady Seahawks. So Morris now gives to Carson on the corner of the arc on the far sideline. Now Mills wasn't looking for it there. Lady Seahawks, I was watching some of their warm-up, having a little bit of trouble catching the ball there. Carson fires just to the left of the pipe. So we'll see how they defend against this. That's Sarah Willing in the goal there for Bennett, not Caitlin Polk.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Starting
on the roster, it's Caitlin Polk, but I guess not. So feed inside, Morse, ball's on the turf. Lady Seahawks able to stay with it. Malinowski wraps around and scores.
Usually don't see that.
Yeah, so timeout called, 7:15 left in this first quarter, and Lady Seahawks up 2-0. All right, coming back to you after that early timeout called by the Clippers. Lady Seahawks up 2-0 here. 7:15 left in this first quarter.
Yeah, really great start here by the Lady Seahawks. Can't let your foot off the gas here. We've seen a couple times this season where they've got off to an early start and then just let it slip away.
Yeah, we'll see if they can stay with it. Face-off between Mills and Boyd. Draw. My apologies. Yeah, I got used to saying that again. So ball's on the turf. It's knocked up. And Boyd comes away with it. And clears it, avoids the ride. So first real possession of the game here on offense for the Clippers. Let's see what they go with. Boyd splits through a double team. Got fouled on the way in.
She just wanted to take it herself.
Straight from the draw to the goal. So Boyd on the free possession here at the top of the 8-meter. Expect her to go to the goal unless she gets cut off. And she does. Fires. Great save by Layla Hamrock.
Yeah, she's gotten a lot better as the season went on.
It's definitely improved as the games have gone on. From the first game of the season to now.
Risky pass.
Yeah, big hit there on Shimko. Holland trying to stay with it, and she does. Now Holland taking it herself. Cuts through the double team and gives to Morris. And Morris gives to Malinowski. So Lady Seahawks avoid the ride that time on the other side. And we'll look to make it 3-0 here already, halfway through this first quarter. So Morse at the top. Gives to Burton. Lady Seahawks will pass it around the arc here and try and find that inside cut like they've done all season long. Gotta say, this Lady Seahawks team, one thing I've noticed is they don't take many ISOs.
No, they don't. They love to set up a play, have multiple players cutting on the same possession.
Like that right there. Pascucci wide open and scores. Just like that.
Seahawk goal by number 3, Layla Pascucci.
Yeah, great cut as we were just talking about it to make it a 3-0 game.
Pascucci wide open. So like that, zero selfishness on this Lady Seahawks team, I gotta say that. Just finding whoever's open, feeding it inside, and getting off the open shot like Pascucci did there. The Lady Seahawks can do that the rest of the game. They should be smooth sailing. But we'll see if they can stay with it. Let's see, he'll go Clippers' way here. Early movement on Mara Mills. It's a great push there by Shimko. It'll stay with the Clippers there. The Cito got pushed from the front. So Cito now, as she gives to Neal.
Really the first time Bennett can set up their offense.
Yeah, it was just 5 minutes left here in this first quarter. 7 minutes gone by. Just shows how solid this Lady Seahawks defense has been so far.
That was my key of the game.
So far, it's working out. Solid defense here by Coleman. Now gives to Mills. Sydney Mills now goes back to Boyd. So yeah, interested to see how this Clippers offense works. We'll be interested to see if they go fast, slow, what kind of cuts they take, if there's any ISOs like we were talking about. As Boyd fires another save for Hamrock. Ball gets popped up. Burton comes away with it. Nice juke there. And we'll give to Hamrock. Very good start so far. 2 saves already for Layla Hamrock.
Yeah, she came ready to play in the playoffs.
So Lady Seahawks clear as Morse with it, far sideline. And gives to Kanyar. Lady Seahawks offense catching up here. Kirby will go ISO. Now she'll give to Malinowski on the W to the Seahawks. So Kanyar on the 8-meter. She's working on McLaughlin. And Carson on the arc. Morris will drive it inside. Gets pushed down to the ground. Yeah. Morris will get a free possession here. 8-meter. Should be from the top. So Lady Seahawks chance to take a 4-0 lead now. With these free positions, scoring as many times as you possibly can is going to be your main key. And being aggressive as well. As Morris will drive inside. Bounce shot there. Great strip from behind. Lady Seahawks able to stay with it. Should probably reset here. Now feed inside. Try to get to Pascucci. There was over a stick. Ball rolls out and Lady Seahawks stay with it. This is oh, good at Bennett. Just consistent rebounds here for the Lady Seahawks. Will be their main key, I should say, once again in this game. So Cito working on Kirby. Lady Seahawks trying to ride. Ball gets popped up. Cito still trying to get it past midfield here. That was a risky pass there. Boyd clears it herself.
Is she just going to take it herself again?
She runs into Morse. Now feeds inside under the stick of Stauffer there. I guess I can already tell that Molly Boyd on the draw, one of the commanders of this Bennett offense. You're not afraid to take it yourself. If the opportunity's there, I should say. So feed inside. Stauffer gets double team there. Solid double team of the Lady Seahawks.
Yeah, that was a nice feed there, but great job of the Lady Seahawks to collapse in. Don't let her get a shot off.
So yeah, Bennett so far, only 2 offensive possessions, but both times they've been taking it slow. It's Boyd, spin move on Morse. Should be a solid matchup tonight. Feed inside to Neal. Neal will take it back out and try and wrap around. Now fires over the goal. Clippers will stay with it. Hey, for one of the first times this season, Lady Seahawks might hold a team scoreless here if they can lock down one more time with this possession.
Don't jinx it, AJ.
I know. If they can lock down this possession, then they will go quarter scoreless. As Hoke gets around Coleman. Nice strip there by Coleman. Ball's rolling around and Coleman comes away with it. Now Lady Seahawks trying to avoid the ride. Mills gets double teamed off the spin move there. They'll stay with Decatur. So Mills, far pass up to Burton, right into her stick. Solid pass there. Malinowski trying to take it herself. Just got double team there. She'll step back.
Yeah, if Seahawks can score here, that would be big. Make it 4-0 going in the second.
Yeah, 15 seconds remain in this first quarter. Been a very fast first quarter as well. Morse steps back. Splits through a double team. Gets tripped from behind. There'll be another free possession 8-meter here for MB Morse. Let's see if she can score this time. Her second free possession of the game. 7 seconds remain. Morse straight away. Now sets up, fires. Great save. Ball gets knocked up. Rolling around, almost rolling to the goal there. And that will do it for the first quarter as the Seahawks hold the Clippers scoreless and go into the second up 3-0.
At the end of the first quarter, Seahawks lead 3-0. Buying goals from Jill Burton, Lo Malinowski, and Layla Pascucci.
Open up your eyes, take a look at me. Get the picture fixed in your memory. I'm driven by the rhythm like the beat of a heart. And I won't stop until I start. Stand down. Stand down. Some people settle for the typical thing.
Just behind the stadium, on the softball field, your Stephen Decatur Seahawks lead Parkside in the regional semifinals, 8-0 in the fourth inning. Go Hawks.
Until I become your number one. No method to the madness and no means of escape. Gonna break every rule or bend them all out of shape. It ain't a question of how, just a matter of when. You get the message that I'm trying to send. I'm under a spell, I'm in over my head. And you know I'm going all of the way to the end. To stand out above the crowd, even if I gotta shout out loud. So mine is the only face that you see. Gonna stand out till you notice me. If I can make you stop to take a look.
Smith.
All right, coming back to you, start of the second quarter. The Lady Seahawks up 3-0 over the Clippers. Sean, what are your thoughts on this game so far?
You know, the Seahawks are playing really good defense. They're really preventing Bennett from doing offensive, getting the ball on offense. And they're also, their offense is playing outstanding. The cuts are working today and everything.
They've been a very solid start to this game so far for the Lady Seahawks. Let's see if they can keep it up in the second quarter. Big game, regional final, state bracket berth on the line. This ball gets popped up, and Boyd wins the draw that time over Mills. Her second draw win of the game. As we have an update for you, right behind us, softball team is up 8-0 right now over Parkside. That game also, that's the regional semifinal, I believe. Not the regional final like this is. Because Lady Seahawks got a double bye. So pass inside gets stolen away by Burton. Great job there now. Trying to clear it. As she gives up. Now Malinowski clears. And gives to Konyar. So Lady Seahawks for the first time in the second quarter can set up their offense here. Sean, what do you think they're going to go with?
You know what? They're going to go with the cut. You know, it's been working all game. And I really think they're going to stick to it until Bennett makes an adjustment.
Again, I say it all the time. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what they always say. As Malinowski with it, now goes to Konyar on the left side of the crease, and Mills with it. Kirby now going ISO, fires, and stings the right corner. Great shot there. Probably the best shot of the game so far for the Lady Seahawks.
Seahawk goal by number 11, Kennedy Kirby.
And joining me on the mic now is Nolan Soares. Nolan, how you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. Happy to take over for Sean as he gets his senior awards right now.
Yeah, big night for him. He'll go sit in, I guess, auditorium, I believe it is, for about 2 hours. So we'll see. He's not even sure what he's going to win, but he's going to win something.
Hopefully. Hopefully he comes back with a bunch of stuff. It would be pretty cool.
So Clippers win the draw that time. As now give to Mitchell. And Mitchell clears, working on Malinowski. Now far sideline getting double teamed. So I got to say, our first game together since Kent Island for girls. I believe that game was on March 28th. So it's definitely been a minute. But so far, it's been a solid game. Lady Seahawks getting out to a great start. That's feed inside wide open to the left of the pipe. That time by Jenna Stauffer. But I got to say, so far, Lady Seahawks defense has been pretty stellar.
Yeah, definitely pretty good. I mean, they've always been locking it down pretty much every game. Definitely moving people around, really getting their kind of man-to-man defense really going, really working it.
As a Lady Seahawks getting another steal that time. As Conley will start out with it. And now gives to Pascucci. And now Kirby clears. So another successful defensive possession for the Lady Seahawks that time. Now a chance to take a 5-0 lead here. Just about 3 minutes in the second quarter. So Morse at the top gives to Kirby. So Lady Seahawks are working around the arc here. Taking it slow once again, which they've done for most of the season. Maybe could find somebody cutting through the middle here inside. Morse trying to go to an ISO on the 8-meter. Spins through a double team. Fires and scores. Great move by MB Morse. Now that makes it a 5-0 game.
Yeah, very good right there. Great move by Morris. Really getting through that double team. basically telling them both.
Seahawk goal by number 8, M.B. Morse.
Really letting the two Clipper girls know that Morris is really going to stay on top of that and really go through them and push through, not letting up at all. And also coming through and firing that shot. I mean, I don't even know how fast that was, but that was definitely some heat behind the stick.
Yeah, great job by MB Morris to get inside there. And I was saying Lady Seahawks don't run too many ISOs, but if there is 3 Lady Seahawks on this team that do run a lot of ISOs, I'd say it's Kennedy Kirby, MB Morris, and Caitlin Shimko. Haven't seen too much of Caitlin Shimko tonight. Hasn't gotten the ball as much as usual. So we'll see if she plays a factor in the rest of the second quarter and definitely in that second half as well. So Clippers take it this time as Neal feeds to Hoke. Hoke, great strip away by Conley. Now trying to stay with it, gets pushed down. And it will go Lady Seahawks' way. Addison Conley back-to-back great defensive possessions. Lady Seahawks trying to stay with it here as ball's on the turf. While still getting pushed around. Conley gets pushed down.
Clippers definitely not giving up. I mean, they really do not like this 5-0 score that the Seahawks have got on them right now.
Yeah, fans were looking for a penalty there as Holland got pushed down to the ground pretty hard. Ball on the turf once again, past midfield. Both teams having trouble staying with it, and Burton comes away with it that time. But ball's been on the turf a lot in this game so far. It's Burton wide open feet inside, just over the head of Pascucci. That would have been an easy one-on-one there. The Clippers now going the other way. Boyd clears. Clippers do have numbers here as Boyd, looking for their first goal of the game, drives inside. So we got to stop. It looked like she did get fouled driving inside there. So should we get a free possession here on the 8-meter? On the wing of the 8-meter. As Boyd drives inside, bounce shot there, rolls into the goal. So Clippers get their first goal of the game. I'll make it 5-1.
Tough play right
Bennett
there.
goal by number 22, Molly Boyd.
Looks like Hamrock down there in the goal blocked it, but it did have some backspin on it and rolled into the goal right at the last minute.
Yeah, definitely tough. Like you said, yeah, definitely looked like she stopped it for a second. Ball just kept on rolling into the goal. Looked like, even as it was rolling, looked like it might not roll into the goal, but just barely did. Clippers get their first goal of the game off of a sort of deflection by Layla Hamrock. So face our draw between Gordy and looks like Boyd once again. This ball's up. Boyd comes away with it, because that was Neal on the draw there. So Clippers now a chance to get back-to-back goals here. Make it a 5-2 game and try and claw their way back, piece by piece into this game. After going down 5-0 early. So Boyd looking to start. Now Boyd on the wing. Gets pushed by Morse. Spins around Morse. Spins around once again. Look at it hit Hamrock in the stick there. She deflects it back to Boyd.
Really important here for the Seahawks to kind of stay up on them, at least by 4. You really want to go into the second half knowing that you have a couple extra points in front of them so you can come out and not just relax, but you can move the ball around and kind of waste the clock a little bit so you can kind of guarantee that win, which would definitely help the Seahawks.
Run down some time. Pass inside. Was just over the head of Stauffer at that time. Clippers able to stay with it. Now bounce shot there. Another save for Lily Hamrock. She's had 3 really impressive saves so far in this game. Like we were talking about earlier, it feels like every single game she's been improving. Especially as a freshman as well. That's what you like to see. Love to see that. So Malinowski clears it. Gets stripped from behind that time by Neal. That was a clean strip. Clippers come away with it, trying to clear it and avoid this ride. As Valenzano with it. Valenzano gets stripped away once
Ball's
again.
loose.
Kanyar comes away with it. Great steal there by Morse. And now Morse. Great steal by Kanyar gives to Morse. So Morse will take it on the arc here. I believe we have some birds above us. Not sure if you can hear it in the mic. I believe they have a little nest up there above us. It's been there for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Not too sure. But Kanyar on the corner.
Talking about what I talked about a little earlier, it really looks like they're just trying to move this ball around, get that free open shot from someone cutting in. As we have a little bit of movement here.
Yeah, Morris at the top of the 8-meter. Let's go ISO there for a second. She'll give off. Shimko now. She'll go ISO, splits through a double team, fires and scores.
Right in the top right corner.
There's the Caitlin Shimko ISO, giving the Seahawks that goal right back.
Seahawk goal by number 1, Caitlin Shimko.
Well, you knew you were going to see it at some point. Caitlin Shimko going to an isolation. She's been pretty good all season long once she goes to that ISO.
Just over 4 minutes left in the first half. Seahawk girls really coming out. I mean, really showing the Clippers who they are and who owns the field.
They got some fire in them. As a ball will go to the Lady Seahawks here as Pascucci will start out with it. At midfield, she's able to clear it. So Pascucci gives to Kirby. Chance for the Lady Seahawks here, if they haven't done it yet, to really take control of this game if they can get a goal here. Especially just over 3.5 minutes remaining before half. Be really key if you can go into halftime with that 6-goal lead. So Morse, she gives to Kirby. Kirby looking for her second of the game here. Kirby feeds off. Kanyar wraps around. Great deflection there by Willing.
Looked like it came right off the tip of the stick.
Valenzano trying to get around the double team here. Solid ride by the Lady Seahawks. As Neal will take it all herself and try and clear it, and she does. That was a great clear. As Shimko gets pushed down to the ground. Pass backwards there. Mitchell now far sideline. Been a good amount of contact in this game so far, though, I'll say that. You can tell both these teams are rivals.
Clippers really trying to move the ball around now on the Seahawks. Seahawks really good defensive move, but they did score in the top left corner.
Yep, Jenna Stahl for that time at the goal.
Yeah, tough right there for the goalie, Hamrock. Really get that misdirection.
Goal by number 6, Jenna Stauffer.
Great job by Stauffer taking it herself there, though, wrapping her around the arc, or the crease, I should say. So back and forth we go. Lady Seahawks get a goal, Clippers get a goal, Lady Seahawks get a goal, and Clippers get a goal again. So could see some of this back and forth action in that second half.
Just about 2.5 minutes now.
So ball's up. Great job by Boyd to steal that. Hopefully he was about to go right into the stick of Shimko. So Moss with it far sideline. And Mills wraps around the crease and scores. Clippers with back-to-back goals wrapping around the crease. Now 6-3 with 2:04 left for half. Yeah.
making that half of what Decatur has now.
Clipper goal by number 4, Sydney Mills.
Really not giving up. Shows that pride and spirit that team's got coming in here. Definitely tough going to someone else's house and playing, and
especially in the playoffs too.
Yeah, especially in the playoffs. I mean,
but I'll say, speaking of Clippers being on the road, they had a solid show out for the most part. So ball's up. Valenzano trying to come away with it. Had it for a second, and Carson comes away with it. Now Carson takes it all herself. Try to get to Gorey there, was wide open.
Ball's going to be on the ground.
Carson getting double teamed, and Clippers come away with it. Now push there, Carson steals it back. Ball on the ground once again. Carson's got it. If I were the Lady Seahawks here, probably just slow it down, take a deep breath, set something up.
Yeah, really need to just chill out, move the ball around. Got a minute and 30 now. Really want to just limit the goals coming from the other team. So really just want to move this ball around, try and get that last striking shot on the goal.
Yeah, expect the Lady Seahawks here. Just around a minute and a half minute to hold it. Shimko was trying to go ISO there and got pushed down. So she'll get an 8-meter here.
As you can hear, boys lacrosse down there really
they don't like that.
They don't like that call.
So Shimko would take it on the wing. 59 seconds left. And Shimko would pass it off. Smart move there to waste some more time.
Yeah, very smart. Really just continuing to move that ball around that arc, circle.
So Gordy on the C of Decatur. Gordy works inside and scores. Avoids the crease while getting pushed the entire time. Now it's 7-3 with 43 seconds left.
Julia Gordy.
That was a tough goal by Julia Gordy.
Yeah, she really drove in there, shot the shot and got right out. Really tried to not so much make it look good, but just get that goal to get up. Making that now 7-3. Seahawks up by 4 with just under 45 seconds left.
I'll say if Lady Seahawks win the draw once again here, could take that 5-goal lead. Still some time to work. As ball's up, right over the head of Shimko. Ball gets kicked. As Boyd gets pushed out there. And the Lady Seahawks take over. Yeah, we'll see what the call is here. Boyd got pushed out there.
Yeah, it looks like both teams are confused.
Yeah, we'll go Lady Seahawks way. Shimko will start out with it near sideline.
With just under 30 seconds, really want to hold for that last shot. As it seems that's what the Seahawks are going to be doing.
Could get a Lady Seahawks buzzer beater here going into half. We'll see though. Shimko.
Oh, right there in the middle. Just missed off the right post.
Yeah, Valenzano scoops it up. A lot of contact on the side. I'll go Clippers' way. And that will do it for the first half as the Lady Seahawks go into halftime up 7-3 over the Clippers. We'll be back after half.
At the half, your Stephen Decatur Seahawks lead the Clippers 7-3. Second quarter goals for the Seahawks came from Kirby, Moore, Shimko, and Gordy. Bennett got on the board with 3 goals from Boyd, Stahl.
All right, coming back to you, start of the second half. The Lady Seahawks have a 7-3 lead over the Clippers. Nolan, what did you like out of the Lady Seahawks there in that second quarter?
So for the second quarter that I was here right after Sean left, Seahawks really moving the ball around, looks very good. Defense locking up pretty good. Although the Clippers fighting back, I like the spirit they got in them. Definitely don't want to lose this game as it is the playoffs. Although the Seahawks really are locking it down at their house and making sure the Clippers know that this is our house, this is our field, we're not going to let you win, and we want to continue on in the playoffs as well.
That kind of leads me into my next question. Nolan, what do the Clippers need to do to try and get themselves back in this game and possibly tie or take the lead?
I think the Clippers really need to come together as a team, talk, gather, really strive together as a team and really push through us, really push through our defense, because it looks like they're really trying to work that ball around as we have a great man-to-man defense, or I should say woman-to-woman defense, because it is girls out here, women out here. But definitely want to drive through that like the Seahawks are doing to the Clippers, really get aggressive, but use that aggressiveness in the right way.
Yeah, Shimko went ISO there and fired to the left of the post. Second ISO of the game for Caitlin Shimko. Look for more of that in the second half. So Pascucci gives to Shimko at the top. And Shimko now gives to Malinowski. Malinowski feeds inside. Now back out to Shimko.
As we see, Seahawks really just trying to move this ball around, limit the time that the Clippers have the ball in their hand. Don't want them to have it as much as they do, for sure.
Great pick away there by Booth. Ball's on the turf, and Mitchell comes away with it. So pass up to Boyd. Clippers clear it and avoid the ride. Great job there to get past that ride.
Coming downfield.
Yep. Pass that time to Core. Core got double teamed, and she'll feed to Boyd. So now Clippers first possession here in the second half. Let's see what they work. See what they work up here in this possession. So Neal will wrap around the crease, fire, and scores. Clippers get their first goal and the first goal of this second half here, now 7-4.
Bennett goal by number 11, Morgan Neal.
Neal really finding that weak spot down there in Hamrock in goal. Definitely a move we'll probably see again in the second half, because she's now, I believe, if it's not only the first, it is the second time she's done it, because I remember another play just similar to that. But definitely don't want to get that advantage on us, because if that happens, it definitely could end up pretty bad if they get the ball in their hands more than we do.
Yeah, we'll see. Clippers score first here in the second half. As ball's up, Molly Boyd thought the Lady Seahawks went there early. She stopped moving. Now feet inside. Score by Mara Mills.
Great fire right there. Really running down. Really meeting her at the left side, getting that feed and really scoring that.
Seahawk goal by number 12, Mara Mills.
So Lady Seahawks take advantage of the Clippers just not really paying attention there. The main thing was Molly Boyd off the draw there thought the Lady Seahawks went early. So she stopped for a second, and Lady Seahawks had numbers. We're just going to have a talk about this. And that led to that Mara Mills wide open goal there.
Yeah, as we have the two referees talking, it looks like something happened, not sure. Just talking something over, trying to figure out what happened in that situation.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, talking to the Lady Seahawks went early there. It's one of those, can't really just change the call. Play happened. Don't really have a replay system, like the pros do. But we'll see what we're calling here.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm going to ask you a question. What do you think about tonight's 7 o'clock game with the boys?
Should be a solid game. Last year, like I was talking about earlier, in the regional final, both these teams, it's like deja vu all over again, both playing in the regional final once again. It's a very close game last year, probably a lot closer than it should have been. The Seahawks won in double overtime 8-7. But it was a very good game. Should be a decent game again tonight, but we'll see. Parkside versus Decatur for boys is usually always pretty good. So they took that goal off the board for the Seahawks.
Seahawk goal is being taken off the board for a draw violation.
Because of the draw violation. So that's what it was.
Yeah.
So Boyd was right in her suspicion. Lady Seahawks went early there. So now they get it and chance to make it a 7-5 game here.
Ball's going to be on the ground behind the Seahawks goal.
Yeah, Conley trying to stay with it here on the far sideline. Yeah, looks like it'll go Lady Seahawks white here. A little bit of confusion here in this past minute.
Yeah.
So Morse splits through a double team and loses it. She's able to stay with it and feeds to Pascucci. Pascucci cuts through and clears it. Great clear by Pascucci there. Now try to get to Mills.
Trying to get that get-back goal right there.
So Kirby now will take it a little bit slower here for the Lady Seahawks. Try and get that goal back that was taken off the board because of the violation. Lady Seahawks jumping early.
Morris trying to set this Seahawks offense up.
So Malinowski with it on the wing of the arc. One-on-one here against Booth. Malinowski gives Morse. Spins around, fires, and scores. Lady Seahawks get that. The second of the game.
Definitely a leader on this team. And I believe she is a junior? Or is she a senior?
Yeah,
She's a senior.
Senior.
So we will be losing her, but there are definitely some juniors and sophomores definitely going to step up and take the team over.
Yeah, you know, Lady Seahawks for the most part still decently young team. Have a lot of sophomores and juniors. A few freshmen in there as well, especially in the goal. Lately Hemrock, like I said earlier, a freshman. So still some, I should say, a lot of promise here for the Lady Seahawks for the rest of the season and in the next season as well.
Mills trying to call this offense. Up to Morris.
For the most part, Lady Seahawks will just be losing Morse and Carson, Lily Carson. So Malinowski now. Looking to go one-on-one once again against Valanzano. Getting pushed by Valanzano. Solid defense there. Shimko now feeds inside. Wide open. Burton. Pardon me. Great save there by Willing. So looks like Clippers will take over here. Yeah. As Boyd right in front of the crease. It's had a wide open opportunity there. Lady Seahawks get it back though. Pascucci feeds Kirby. Now inside, Burton wide open. Another save.
Yeah, another save right there. Ball's going to lay right underneath the goalie from the Clippers.
Another solid save that time by Sarah Willing.
Clippers pushing the ball up the sideline. Cutting back to the middle now.
Yeah, it's Mills with it. Trying to get around Holland here. Because now she's behind Cage. Tries to shuffle it there. Ball's in the turf and rolls into the crease. Hamrock comes away with it. So a couple of good cuts on that last possession by the Lady Seahawks. Just couldn't get something to go into the net. We'll see if they can clear it here and set something up once again. Hamrock still having trouble trying to find somebody. She's got to find somebody quick. She's going to take it out of her goal. She'll give it to Malinowski. The Lady Seahawks here, no time limit though. Unlike the boys, they have plenty of time to get across. Only time limit is for Hamrock in the goal.
Ball's going to be thrown up. Looks like Mills missed it there, but it is going to recover it.
Yeah, Mills far sideline. Gives to Shimko. So long time there for the Lady Seahawks to try and get it across midfield. They do now a chance to set it up here. It's like a 9-4 lead. So for the first time in the second half, Nolan, I'll ask you, what do you think the Lady Seahawks are going to go with here?
I really think the Lady Seahawks are just going to really move this ball around. Get that time management, really control it, have the ball in our hands longer than what the Clippers are going to use it, and eventually get an open shot. As it looks like someone's cutting here.
Yeah. That was Malinowski. So Shimko gives to Mills at the top. Lady Seahawks to reset once again. And Morse. Looking for a hat trick here. Gives to Shimko. Lacey Hawks looking to waste a decent amount of time here on this possession. Trying to get that good clock management. Pascucci going one-on-one here against Mitchell. Now feeds to Malinowski there. Pass inside to Pascucci. Just got off her stick. Hit up the front of her stick, and Willing comes away with it. So Mitchell near sideline gets pushed by Malinowski and gets around her, and now clears it. So Neal. One-on-one here against Holland. Neal gets around Holland. He'll move around Cage. Now around the crease. Tried to go with a behind-the-back shot there. Didn't really work out. Looks like Clippers, yeah. Looks like good an 8-meter here. Yeah, Neal straight away here on the 8-meter.
I think right here is the
now move to the wing.
Yeah, this is the time for the Clippers to really start scoring, trying to get above that half point where they're at now, as they're going to try and take it out.
Yeah, Boyd now fires, and solid defense there by Hamrock. Nice job to shift her feet. It's now pushed by Holland on Mills. Solid defense there. Gives to Hoke. And Aceto. Trying to take it inside there. Great defense that time by Burton. So now Neal splits through a double team, works it around the crease, gets it stripped away. Ball's in the turf. Clippers able to stay with it.
Ball's going to be rolling around.
Yeah, ball's on the turf a lot this possession. Clippers now for a third time will reset it here. But if you're Bennett, just under 3 minutes remaining in this third quarter, going to need something quick here. Definitely going to need a goal going into that fourth quarter.
Yeah, definitely want that momentum.
It's now fire over the goal by Hoke. Yeah, Bennett not taking bad shots, just unable to find the net here.
Definitely talking about momentum a lot here. Really important right now for the Clippers to come together as a team and try and find that on this field.
Yeah, great steal there by Coleman. And Coleman now passes up to Carson. Lacey Hawks able to clear it. Even numbers here for both sides.
One-on-one right here.
Carson gets pushed from behind. And she gets fouled. Some Seahawks fans looking for a penalty there. And they will call one. So let's see how long this woman up's going to be. Yeah, definitely a lot of contact there. Penalty worthy. So 2-minute woman up here. Penalty on Megan Mitchell. She'll go to the penalty box. So chance for the Lady Seahawks here to really take control of this game. Let's see if they can. Burton will reset and gives to Mills at the top. And Kirby, feet inside, wide open. Pascucci scores! That was a huge goal there for the Lady Seahawks.
Yeah, definitely want to get above right there. By 5 now.
Seahawk goal by number 3, Layla Pascucci.
Definitely a key player we're going to have next year with us. Pascucci really dominates on offense. I mean, when she gets the ball, she makes something happen, no matter if it's a goal, if it's a beautiful assist from a cut inside, all the way from bringing the ball all the way down from the opposite 30-yard line and bringing it all the way down to the goal and she always makes something happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's really no other way to put it other than that.
Yeah, she was great last year. Has been amazing this year. As a junior as well, will be a senior next year. Look for her to take an even bigger jump being a senior. So Lady Seahawks win the draw there. Chance for another goal here. And this one went up. It's an unreleasable penalty. So Conrad getting pushed. Just take it back out. Smart decision there. Now feeds to Malinowski. So this woman up will last pretty much for the rest of the third quarter. Just a 3-second difference between woman up and game clock. So Kirby wraps around the crease. Now feed inside. Connor gets pushed from behind, loses it. Kirby able to stay with it. Now feeds to Shimko. Shimko drives through double team and scores. Gets pushed on the ground. Looks like they'll call the 8-meter before the shot. And yes, they will. So Shimko's taking on the wing of the 8-meter here. Now she'll drive inside and gets the goal. So it was goal either way. So 37 seconds remain here in this third quarter. 35 seconds left and the woman up still. Lady Seahawks get 2 goals out of the woman up. Let's see if they can get their third here, if they can win this draw.
Yeah, Seahawks now up by 6.
Yeah, early movement there.
Very important for them. Definitely gives them pretty good advantage now going into this fourth quarter. Really asserting the dominance of what they're showing these teams and how they're coming in their house.
So Neal drives through a double team. Clippers definitely got to get that goal back here. Both those goals back, but starting with 1. Trying to get a 10-5 game here going into the fourth quarter. It's Mills feeds to Boyd. And now Hook with at the top. Drives inside. Bounce shot and stings the bottom of the left corner.
Tough shot right there. All the ones that bounce off the ground, you never know which way they can go, because the only way they're going to go is up.
Number 12, Laney Hoke.
Definitely. 100%. 7 seconds left here. Bennett gets a goal back, like they, for the most part, needed to, going into that fourth. So it looks like we'll be a 5-goal game here, going into the last quarter of regulation. But overall, a successful win up for the Lady Seahawks.
Here we go with the draw with just under 10 seconds in the third quarter.
Yeah, his ball's up. Boyd wins it. Got to go quick here. Boyd trying to get all herself. Spins. Bounce shot there over the goal. And that will do it for the third quarter, as the Lady Seahawks go into the fourth up 10-5 over the Clippers.
At the end of 3 quarters, Seahawks lead the Clippers 10-5.
All right, coming back to start of the fourth quarter. Lady Seahawks with a 5-goal lead over the Clippers, up 10-5. You know what? Decently big quarter here for both teams. For the Seahawks, just keeping their foot on the gas. And this quarter doesn't have to be perfect.
No, not at all. Just want to really control the ball in the Seahawk girls' hands. Really want to just work the ball around, move it around, and continue keeping that ball with us instead of with them. Especially 10-5. Not too close, but could end up close with a couple possessions back-to-back with the Clippers.
Yes, Clippers won the face-off there. Great strip from behind by Barton, and Malinowski comes away with it. Yeah, but just keeping her foot on the gas here and having good clock management in this fourth quarter for the Lady Seahawks with our main key. As Conner spins around. Looking for that cut inside there. We'll get back to Pascucci. And Malinowski on the wing. But for the Clippers here, definitely going to need a couple steals, going down and getting goals fast if they want to have a chance of going back in this game. And Shimko trying to go ISO here. Drives through double team, gets pushed, and she'll get an 8-meter. Shimko taking some really good drives here in the second half. Shimko straight away. Look for her to go straight to the goal. And she will. Full speed ahead. Great save there that time by Sarah Wilming.
Clippers now pushing the ball up the field.
Great concentration there. So Boyd clears. Like a shot from behind once again by Burton. But the 7th time now Burton's gotten a strip from behind. Boyd wraps around the crease. Gets deflected by Hamrock almost into the goal. As Boyd is down. She needs a second. She's able to get back up. Walking gingerly, though. Hopefully she's all right. Got pretty banged up there, wrapping around the crease. I see that ball almost rolled into the goal. About 2 inches away from making this a 10-6 game. So Hamrock in the crease will start out with it and gives to Morse. So now Kirby is able to clear it, taking it herself here. Kirby on the wing.
Kirby really breaking away from everybody, really taking up a lot of space in a very short amount of time. Just trying to get that ball down on the offensive side and really just pass that ball around and continue. I would say just continuing
draining the clock.
Draining the clock. Yeah. Really just trying to be smooth with it. Look like a team, but also continue.
With Burton wide open and scores right in front of the crease. Now Lady Seahawks take a 6-goal lead here, up 11-5.
Great look right there by Morris. Kind of stumbled the ball, but recovered it.
Seahawk goal by number 4, Jill Burton.
It was a little bit of a wacky possession there for the Lady Seahawks. Ball got knocked around a couple of times. But I guess when it's going your way, it's going your way for the Lady Seahawks. Ball rolled right into Burton's stick. 1-on-1 against Willing. Got it past her stick.
With just under 10 minutes now, Seahawks up 11-5, up by 6. Let's see what the Lady Seahawks can do now.
Yeah, draw between Burton and Neal. Boyd comes away with it. Gets a hit from behind. It'll stay with the Clippers. So Boyd splits through a double team, gets it stripped away. A foul there. It'll stay with the Clippers. Lady Seahawks defense, like I've said a couple of times, but overall in this game has been pretty solid, allowing just 5 goals. But a great drive inside and strip once again from behind by Conley. That time it's clean. And Kirby She's able to clear it. Avoids the ride herself.
Again, Kirby really covering a lot of space in a short amount of time.
Yes, Conyer will take it back. Smart decision there. Once again, going with the wasting the clock theme. And no rush here for Decatur.
No, definitely want to keep the score up and really just continue with the movement of the ball and players around the circle they got down there on the offensive side.
Yeah, Lady Seahawks have controlled the pace for the most part of this entire game. Looking to do it once again here. So Conyard gives to Kirby behind the goal. And Kirby trying to wrap around the crease here. Had a tough angle at that. It's Mills. Feet inside to Carson. Just to the left of the pipe that time. Got pushed down to the ground as well. As Mara Mills did have to change her number, though. She's now went from number 12 to number 30.
Yeah.
So just an update there. That's a nice juke there by Shimko. Fires over the goal. Got pushed down. And she'll get another 8-meter. Let's see. And that'll be another penalty. So second penalty of the game here on the Clippers. That's a big blow for Bennett right there. So 2-minute one up here for the Lady Seahawks once again. Penalty goes on Molly Boyd. Shimko on the 8-meter straight away. Now drives inside and scores.
Great move right there by Shimko. Again, firing the ball into the goal and not letting up.
Seahawk goal by number 1, Caitlin Shimko.
So ladies Seahawks waste just 2 seconds off the woman up. Get a goal. Now, if you win this draw here, you can waste more time. Possibly another score as well, and this woman up.
Yeah.
Unreleasable penalty as well.
Up by 7 now.
Gonna be really tough for Bennett now.
Yeah.
Really
Really going
tough.
to have a 2 or 3 really quick and good possessions, pretty much all back-to-back. You need to win 3 draws in a row to really get back in this game at least a little bit.
So ball's up. Kirby comes away with it. That was great concentration there to stay with that. So Kirby gets around to Cito. And now we'll give to Kanyar.
Kirby really controlling this ball in this game.
Yeah, it's a great time to stop by Shimko, and she scores once again. Great drive through a double team by Caitlin.
Key player on this team, 11th grade, going to be back next year. I mean, talking about the younger ladies on the Seahawks team, a lot of very good ones that are coming back for us, and a lot of them start as well, which will really bring together the team next year and possibly even 2 years from now.
Yeah, so Shimko with a haul. She's really turned it on here in the second half, along with this Lady Seahawks team as well. As ball's up off the draw, and Clippers come away with it that time. It's Hoke with it. So now Neil, Clippers going to have to go really quick here. No time to waste. It's Hoke. Now feeds to the corner. Stauffer. Get double teamed here by the Lady Seahawks. And gives to Valanzano. Valanzano gives to Stauffer.
With just about 6 minutes and 30 seconds now in the fourth quarter.
Stauffer, double team once again here by the Lady Seahawks. Now a triple team on the woman up as well. It's a little bit different. Feet inside. Bounce pass there. Ball's on the turf. we got to stop and play. We'll go Lady Seahawks possession here. Clear it here if the Lady Seahawks can waste more time and pretty much wrap up this game. As we're about to go back even here in just 12 seconds. It's Kirby now, taking it all herself. We'll slow it down here and give to Mills on the corner of the arc. As we are now back even, as Boyd comes back on. Mills wraps around the crease.
And it's
and
good.
Scores.
Yeah, between the goalie's legs.
It was a little bit tough to see there for a second. Just got under Willing's legs there and under her stick. Now 14-5 with 5:41 remaining in this fourth quarter.
Seahawk goal by Mara Mills. Her second on the evening.
Yeah, Lady Seahawks have really taken control of this game.
Yeah, for sure. Putting them up now by 9. Yeah, had to do the math real quick. Took me a little second. Some third grade math right there.
Good job. Good job. Getting that one right. So ball's up. Kirby trying to win once again. She gets pushed. A lot of contact here off the draw. Let's see whose ball it is. We'll go Clippers' way here. So Mitchell. Now feeds far sideline. Is Boyd with it. Have to come back on after that woman up. That penalty a little bit earlier in this quarter. So 5 minutes remaining now in this game. Clippers, not a lot of urgency here. I mean, pretty much that this one's over at this point, but could get a couple more goals here for the Clippers to, end your season on a good note. Not in the score column, but to have some confidence maybe going into next season. As there's a goal right there by Sydney Mills, wrap around the crease. Just
goal
have a
by
takeaway
Sydney
from this
Mills.
game.
Yeah.
Some takeaways.
Making that now 8.
8, yeah.
Yeah.
8 goal lead. 8 goal lead for the Seahawks here. 4:39 left. But yeah, if you're the Clippers here, just some good takeaways from this game. Look at the positives.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, yeah, it kind of stinks to possibly that the Clippers will be going home and finishing the season. But I mean, for the underclassmen on the team, definitely need to take up a big role next year. Definitely get in some off-season work and really try and swing it back around next year.
No, definitely. So we'll see a draw here between Neal and Gordy. As Mills comes away with it. And Mills trying to get that goal back here, taking it all herself. She'll wrap around the crease and give to Foner. First time seeing Tara Foner this game.
Yeah.
So Mills on the wing. And Gordy will get back to Mills.
Right now for the Lady Seahawks, really just trying to control the time.
Yeah, wasting the clock here. Just under 4 minutes remaining. Malowski drives inside, loses it as well in the drive. Got pushed down to the ground there and lost her stick. So she'll get an 8-meter here. Malinowski pretty much straight away shot here. She'll pass it off to Mills. Now feed inside, wide open. Pass Gooch off the top pipe. That's just unlucky.
Yeah, for sure. Now with just about 3 minutes left, Seahawks will be up by 8, making it 14-6. Definitely want to limit the goals from the Clippers as they are now driving down.
Yeah, Hoke fires and scores. Sings the left corner there. Now 14-7, 2:51 remaining.
Laney Hoke with the Clipper goal.
Well, there's a couple positives for the Clippers getting back-to-back goals.
Yeah, definitely.
Going to the end of this game.
They're definitely not giving up either. At the important times, they're really trying to get these goals back, which is, again, showing that pride. As we have a new goalie coming in for the Seahawks.
Yeah, let's see who that is.
Looks like it's going to be number 28. Looks like it's going to be Paul.
Yeah, Brooklyn Paul coming in.
Pretty shocking right here. Both goalkeepers on the Lady Seahawks are both freshmen.
Yeah. Yeah, we mentioned that a little bit earlier on the year. It's definitely different. Like I said, a young Lady Seahawks team here, especially in the goal. But they will get better as time goes on, like Layla Hamrock has done this season. Smanowski gets stripped away there. The ball rolls into the goal. And the Clippers come away with it. Now trying to get to Neal. Corey trying to stay with it, and she does. Gets pushed from behind there, and she'll have to reset. Pascucci wide open. Great deflection there by Willing.
With just about now 2 minutes left in the game between the Seahawks and the Clippers.
Ball on the turf. Ball gets pushed. Malinowski comes away with it. Another steal for the Lady Seahawks. Maybe try and get one more goal here if the Lady Seahawks going into this game. Try and get 15 on the board. It's Pascucci on the corner of the arc. And Gordy. Now Malinowski on the U indicator. Just wasting time. Looking for this to be the last possession of this game here.
Yep. Seahawks really just trying to control it now. As we now have just under a minute and a half.
It's Mills. Try to go with a submarine shot almost there.
Yeah.
Got deflected by Willing. Lady Seahawks stay with it.
Foner picks it up and passes it all the way up to the top. Looks like to Shimko, back to Mills.
Yeah, Mills now feed to Malinowski. So Malinowski tried to find Shimko cutting inside there. She got cut off. Malinowski drives through a double team. She's got to reset. She's getting double team once again here. And gives to Morse. Now feed inside. Mills just in front of her stick. Foner tried to fire there to the left of the pipe. Yeah. Not sure how she came away with that. So Gordy now, 30 seconds remain in this game. As Gordy gets pushed from behind. Got hit in the head there as well. So the clock will stop at 13 seconds remaining in this game. And Gordy will take it here. And Gordy now, feet inside, wide open. Malinowski scores. Well, Lady Seahawks to get that last goal. Great way to end the game there for the Lady Seahawks.
Seahawk goal by number 16, Lo Milanowski.
With now 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a game for the Lady Seahawks.
Yeah.
Overall.
Making that now 15-7. Want to try and win this draw and just control the ball, let the time run out. Very excited for this for the men's game coming up.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a great game.
Should be pretty solid. Lady Seahawks in victory formation here. ready to celebrate. As Gordy will run out this clock, and that will do it as the Lady Seahawks get a state bracket berth, winning their region as they take this one tonight 15-7 over the Clippers. My name is AJ Patton. My partner Nolan Soares. We say so long. We'll see you for the boys game.